What do you do in the winter, especially in the Pacific Northwest, where it's been rainy, windy, we're starting to get snow in the lowlands, and it's feeling sketchy to get out to the trails that you want to, but you've got big backpacking goals. You don't just sit on the couch. Well, you do to finish watching this for inspiration, but you get out and you do an urban ruck. Today I'm putting 37 pounds into my Orovox pack, and I'm hitting the pavement here in West Seattle. If you want to stay unstoppable all year round, rucking during the winter is a good way to get those miles under your feet. I'm Kristen, and this is my channel Unstoppable Outside, and Nicole and I are heading out today for our winter ruck. We're going to show you how to do it with fancy gear or not fancy gear, so let's get loaded up.
So there are a lot of fancy different packs that you can use for rucking, but I'm going to just use my actual backpack. I've tried a few of the vests and whatnot, and honestly, none of them really feel good. So I'm taking my 45-liter Orovox pack, and I'm going to put a sleeping bag in the bottom, and then I'm going to put my 30-pound sandbag in it when I get it out of my truck to head out. By putting this sleeping bag in the bottom, I found that just helps my tailbone to not get smushed as much with the weight of a sandbag, because normally while I carry, 25, 35 pounds all the time in my backpack when I'm backpacking, the weight is different and it's distributed different versus just a solid sandbag. So this is what I found works the best. So sleeping bags in the bottom. And then because it is rainy and soggy in Seattle, just gonna be layering up. I already have my soft shell pants on, and then I've got long sleeves, vest, puffy, and a rain jacket to go all over that to stay dry. All right, too warm now to put on all the layers, but finish loading up and putting things on when we get out for our starting point. So me and my friend Nicole, she's done a bunch of the backpacking with me this past year and the year before since I moved back to Seattle. And so she isn't able to get out as much as I am. Over the winter, Nicole is a ski patrol volunteer. So all of her weekends over the winter are usually more committed to being up at the mountain. So we don't get to do as much together. But we're gonna sneak out this Saturday morning while they're still waiting for more snow on the mountain. So I'm happy to take whatever I can get and get some miles under my feet with her. So we're gonna ease her back into the hiking and backpacking training for this coming summer by doing an out and back hike in West Seattle on Alki. So we may go 3 to 4 miles, we'll see. And she'll be carrying a ruck specific, like it's built for rucking. And so look up the term R-U-C-K-I-N-G, rucking, to find out more. But it's just walking with weights. It's not something that is like super critical, like that you invest in all the fancy gear to do. But especially if you're a backpacker, it's a great way to already be used to carrying your pack weight over the winter if you're just only able to get out on the weekends to like walk around your city or for short hikes. So yeah, we're gonna do a few miles, probably just flat. We do have hills here. I'll see if I can entice her, but either way, it's still just good to get out despite the rain and get some miles under our feet and be ready for when the weather is fantastic and she can get out more for the longer weekend backpacking trips with me. Really not that cold. Feels lovely. I've like brought my puffy and my vest. I'll keep it in my backpack. soggy out here today, but it's still good to get out. We're gonna do, how many miles you think?
Probably 3 to 4.
Okay, do 3 to 4 miles. We're already a mile and a half in or so. And just going around Alki Point. Beautiful, beautiful gray and rainy. So Rucking was originally part of military, like all the way back to the Romans, and this regular military today is where it came from in terms of all the training that they do with their heavy backpacks. But it's trickled out into the fitness industry, and it's become a great way for people to get together and do organized rucks around their local community. So Nicole's actually organized quite a few, and they have a whole community where they do badges and help bring people together, which is really cool. So Nicole has a specific Rucking backpack.
Yeah, so I have the Go Rucker 3.0. I've had it for 5 years now. But it has a specific slot in the back right next to my back that holds a plate, a weighted plate, so I carry 20 pounds when I go. And then some of our other friends have different versions of the Rucker as well, carrying various weights, 30, 40, etc. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work.
Yeah. And most important for us, it keeps us in backpacking shape during the winter if we're not actually hitting the trail. We've reached our turnaround point. We started at Salty's. It's a pretty prominent restaurant with amazing views of downtown Seattle, and walked to the end of Alki Beach, about 2 3/4 miles. So heading back now. I would say doing the Sandbag in my backpack is not as comfortable as real gear. It definitely sits different. So don't feel like you have to get the fancy gear. Just throw your backpacking stuff in there and see how much it weighs and throw it on your back and head out. Well, just wait a while and the sun comes back out. Does not suck. We're fully dried out and sweating. But round trip about 5.5 miles. So nice work, Chica. Okay. And she reminded me I'm actually carrying 37 pounds of sand because we upped it a few weeks ago. So yeah, there's that. So kind of happy that I upped my weight, and probably why it was killing my shoulder a bit more as well. So yeah, definitely can feel it in the quads and down through the ankles, but it's a good workout, and I'm definitely going to be ready to hit the trail soon.
Yeah, my hips and glutes really feel it.
Yeah.
So I'm happy.
Yeah.
Time to go
workout.
stretch.
Yeah, time to stretch. All right, well, thanks for joining us, and like I said, just throw some gear in your backpack, get out there, go for a walk, whatever you can do will help you get through the winter. All right, see you next time.